I think the opportunities are greater now. Yes, there are unsettling situations happening in terms of traditional media, but in terms of being able to get into the door through means of social media, creating your own, become your own citizen journalist, shooting your own stories, YouTube, all of those things. It creates an opportunity, I think, for a whole bunch of folks who didn't have access in the past, and now they have access. I think it's, in a way, it is the wild, wild west out there. And if individuals are courageous enough, creative enough, all right, and maybe a little bit crazy enough to do it, they can tap into what I believe is a tremendous wealth of opportunity that's out there. So I am really excited about it. Rather than looking at the negative in terms of how, advertising dollars are down, but yeah, it is, but in traditional media. Even in the print media, people are cutting back on their advertising budget in magazines. But suddenly, if you can attach through Digimark and some of the other social media and interactive media components into a magazine ad, for example, suddenly an advertiser is not just looking at a static ad anymore. You're looking at a video that could flow out of that particular ad. Well, somebody has to shoot that video. Sure. Someone has to shoot that video. And so this creates opportunities, I think, for a whole bunch of creators to start thinking differently about how they can access the new reality that's out there. I mean, there is a worldwide financial crisis. I mean, it's happening all over, okay? And I think, people who don't recognize and acknowledge that, I think they're asleep. Yes, it has a wide impact across, right around the world. But there's also been the reality is that our definition of media has changed. Just in the past 5 years. Just think about all the different platforms, multiple platforms. I mean, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, no one ever used the word transmedia. What did that mean? All right. So I think it's a multiplicity of things. The global economy absolutely has an impact on it. But I think the fact is media is changing. It's that Cambrian moment, where things are happening. But out of that, I think is some tremendous opportunities there to create something new. And I think if people want to be part of creating something new, now's the time to do it. Don't wait, now's the time.